early. We have to remember.
Changes for Minnesota. Anderson's checked in for Gobert, and Reeves is subbed in for Walker. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is out there with MP. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Derrick Rose. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Stolen by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Reeves. A minute 39 left in the first quarter of the game.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Martin misses.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Driving to the basket, shoots from the right block. It's good, off the glass. Martin's got 7. Minnesota has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Outside Edwards, beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Reeves. Here's Anderson. And he buries his first look.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Here's Martin. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Allen's checked in. $20 left in the opening quarter. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
Milwaukee ball.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Milwaukee in the lead. Rose, the pass to Martin. Allen with it. Pass to Martin. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. 14 points for him. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Bucks on top, up by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
Please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, on the perimeter, it's Allen and Middleton. MP is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And here's MP from outside. Walker pulls down the board. The Timberwolves shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Osman. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
From down low, again, the Bucks, good for 2.
Credit the plays they're calling for him, getting him right now some good shots.
For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for McDaniels. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Drew Holiday comes in for Allen. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. That you got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Anderson for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Martin. Soft touch off the glass. Martin's got 24.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
It's stolen by MP. It's good. And now an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
Sweet to be a difference maker in a game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Pass to Reeves. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Anderson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays, changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
The free throw drops for Anderson. And Anderson drops them both. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Martin. And he banks in the layup. 28 points for him.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Mullen. Inside. Baseline try. And it's Anderson getting it to go. Anderson's got his second basket on the night.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Bucks have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Martin takes it in. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 11.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Mullen. To the paint. Here's Anderson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Anderson's got 6 in the quarter.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
To the middle. And finished off by Anderson.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Shot from 16, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Martin's got 34 points. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 11. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Martin misses.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Personal foul.
That's an experienced decision by Holiday to fire that pass to the open man.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Osman comes in for Anderson, and McDaniels is subbed in for Walker. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Osman, and that one is hammered home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
It's Martin on the wing. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's Milwaukee in command with a 13-point lead at the just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive. Changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Walker, and Reeves is subbed in for Edwards. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Martin comes in for Chris Middleton. Allen, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's Derrick Rose in for Drew Holiday. They've got Kyle Anderson. Also Karl Anthony Towns out there. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The free throw drops for Anderson. And Anderson drops them both. The Bucks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Martin's got 44.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Mullen. Now here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
What a confidence-building game this is for Kyle Anderson. He is a skilled scorer.
And here's MP from outside. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Martin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Pass to Mullen. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Now Towns. 4 on the clock. Over Rose. The shot by Towns. No good. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Martin right side to the inside. Lopez passes to Martin. Basket's good. Martin's got 49 in the game.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Pass to Mullen. Back to Daniels. Here's Mullen from downtown. They get it again. Martin against Towns. Shoots off the step back. It's hauled in by Mullen. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. McDaniels against Allen. Here's Mullen. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Back to Martin. Here's the three, and that's not gonna go. And so it's Milwaukee with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Minnesota. Shooting one.
One shot.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a three can tie it now.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're behind by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Martin on the wing, covered by Towns.
3 points.
Down low. It's in!
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They trail by 2. 1 second left to play in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Good from downtown. What a shot. But they may take a second look at it. Boy, that was close. All right, hang on here. Don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have to take a second look at this one on the replay monitor. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands, but we'll see. The crew has made their decision. The basket is good. He got it off in time.
And even though he had it right from the start, great idea to double check it, especially when it comes to a game winner.
So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is buckets.
I see you out there doing work.
Game early before launch.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years. The next level where it needs to be.
What are some things that they give you as feedback that you take?
All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule? Bucks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
For Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Porzingis and Stevens in at the shooting guard position. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Here's Martin. A miss that time would have put him up.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Passes it to Sohan.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 10.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Three-pointer, Martin. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Cavaliers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the head coach of the Spurs. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
It's all about staying attached to shooters and limiting clean looks. We'll see if they're prepared for the challenge.
Bucks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. The pass to Rose. Back to Martin. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. And there it is for him.
He's coming to work, ready to ball, hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
Pass to Steffens. It's Wesley on the wing. Warren against Giannis. Warren, good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
This one for 3, and another 3 from Martin. Martin's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Bucks.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Seven seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Sohan. And the three off target. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Bucks lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
23. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dancing.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Johnson, and it's Wesley in at the point. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Stolen by Martin. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. DiVincenzo finds Martin, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Martin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having those, a couple Hall of Fame.
To the inside. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. The Spurs have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Wesley. Last game he had 10 points. Olynyk, count that one. Olynyk's got 6.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Drew Holiday in for Grayson Allen. Spurs trail by 4. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Martin inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Martin with the bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Johnson outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Get outside, get outside.
Pass to Sohan. From the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Sohan, the pass to Warren. Here's Sohan. 5 to shoot. Holiday brings the double team. The 3 from Warren. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor. And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Brooke Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Rose comes in for Drew Holiday. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Martin from outside bangs home the trifecta. Martin's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Baseline jumper, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
This offense just continues to impress.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Martin. Good on the bucket. Martin's got 30.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
San Antonio making a switch here. Sampson's checked in. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. Can they get it? And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Martin from outside, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Passes it to Sohan. Shoots the 3. The shot comes out.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And so it's Milwaukee holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here. Antonio making a switch here. Spurs trail by 17. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Allen. Brooke Lopez is out there with Martin. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3. The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
First free throw is good. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Here's Martin. He trains the quick shot. Martin's got 37.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
DiVincenzo finds Martin. For the three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Spurs trail by 18. Down low, here's Sohan. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Three-pointer, Martin. Rebound by Sohan. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 13-5 run here. And it's Wesley missing.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Martin. Makes it off the glass. Martin's got 42 in the game.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Drops in the layup for 2. Spurs trail by 20. There's the pass to Sampson. Floats one, and he lays it up and in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
And that one, good.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
52.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Rose. Martin for 3, offline. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.